Hey, 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 what's going on, everybody? This is Hunter. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. As you can see, light, bright, and beautiful, baby. It is a really nice day out here in Topeka, Indiana. Coming in a day early. I have a large shoot tomorrow, about 9 different RVs, and I hit up Cedar Creek while I was in the area to see if I could kind of raccoon it a little bit, scavenge for a couple extra units to record. And luckily, last minute, they were able to get 3 for me. So there's going to be a couple really nice tours. These all three happen to be very pinkies up. We have 1 destination, 1 fifth wheel, and then 1 fifth wheel destination. So really excited for this kind of lineup that I got last moment. This one in particular is going to be one of their destination RVs. It's the 2026 Cottage 40CFL2B, and I think that 2B stands for 2 bath, but it's not a 2 full bath. It is going to be a bath and a half front living destination RV. So now destination RV, if you're not familiar with it, you're going to notice they're a little bit larger in terms of height. They're a little bit boxier up on the front. They're going to be made more to plop and drop. Like, let me show you the front end of this, but they're going to be designed to be more of a, I guess you would say more of like a homey feel, you know, home away from home. When I was selling these things, I sold them to a lot of people that did, you know, off-site work like pipeliners and things like that. Now, what makes Cedar Creek Cottage in particularly a little bit nicer than the rest is they're going to use a composite flooring even in the sidewall, or even in the the slide floor construction. So theoretically, you know, if water was to get in, that composite material doesn't absorb water, so you won't have to worry about any of those oopsie daisies. Obviously, you'd have to worry about them, I guess, to some degree. So you want to make sure you definitely are maintaining it. But having the composite material is going to be a much more high-end finish for you. Another thing that they did this year for 2026 models in particular is going to be absolutely huge in my opinion. They went with the 3-inch thick wall. So most of your destination RVs are going to be a 2-inch thick wall, and having that 3rd inch is definitely going to be better, not only for sound, you know, sound volume inside and outside the camper, but also again for kind of the livability of it, staying in it a little bit longer. You know, you get added insulation, you're going to be able to keep the heat in a little bit longer, and you're going to be able to keep the coolness in a little bit longer. So better for your winters and your summers. But like I said, 2026 Cedar Creek Cottage 40CFL2B. Let's go ahead and get on into the tour. All the specifications, length, height, tank sizes, awning sizes will be down in the description, along with a link for Funtown RV if you want a place where you can go shopping for this, you know, whether you have to order it or whatever. I'll put some contact information there. So basic floor plan layout for you. Huge bedroom in the back with washer and dryer. You can also see, you know, you got the bedroom set up there. It looks like you got a king bed rocking, TV across, along with the fan, little pantry right there. You got a mirror to check out the bowling gun. Let's go ahead and get that shut for now. I didn't even put away my drinks here. Let me go. How rude am I? So if you want to know what I'm drinking, I got a little Aquafina and a little Gatorade, Gator Light. You know, stay nice and hydrated. Let me go ahead and put that in the pantry. Conveniently located, by the way, where you could put like a Keurig or coffee bar. Just kind of plug that in. You know, funny side story about Gatorade. My 4-year-old daughter, you know, every time we go out to a sports game, she always asks for Gatorader. So in our house, it's called Gatorader. But anyway, back to the basics. The front living setup. It's going to be a little bit unique. Basic front living setup in the fact that you have dual opposing slides. But what makes this nice is you have a little bit of a wider base here, plenty of moving and grooving room, and then the sofa setup is just a hair different. I really like it. They also switch it up between kind of like the leather style and then the cloth there, which I think aesthetically looks very nice. It looks like it's a pretty darn comfortable, little setup. It's also kind of grandkid proof, where I think if it got stained up a little bit, I don't think anyone's really noticing. But you got the 2 chairs over here, a little armoire, as fancy people say, or bench, or I don't know. I'm not that fancy, and every time I forget what it is, and then I get home and I realize I knew what it was. A little bit of a hidden secret storage right there for your utensils. And then this also does pull out for some additional, whether it's seating space, elbow space, maybe you're playing some uke or having some fun with the buddies. You got extra storage here. Now for the slide room, as you can see, one, it's got kind of the 2-tone with the accent lighting there up above, but it's also going to provide you a lot of head height because it's on a flush mount floor. And again, it's the composite material for the slide floor. That's going to be really important when you go shopping. That's a separator for sure. But the slide room heights are going to be 6'10". So I'm about 6 foot, 6'1", with the old Skechers on. And you can see plenty of head height. So for you taller people out there, it'll be really nice. Or if you're someone that really appreciates, open windows like my wife does, you could see the window coverage on this thing is amazing. They open up sliding sideways, and then at the bottom, there's a little slit there too. If you want to block out some of the sun, right there, baby, you got the old Dracula shade. Stop the skin from sizzling, keep some nosy eyes out. Here on the exterior, as you can see right there, if you can kind of see through, yeah, you can see through real nice right there. You notice how it has that kind of a aluminum foil look to it. A lot of brands are doing it, but it's a reflector, again, just to kind of stop the sun from absorbing into the unit in terms of heat. But what do you guys think about the decor? I think Cedar Creek over the years, it's one of those brands that I've sold for a number of years. I think they have always crushed it. When they used to be super dark, now they kind of have the mixture of it as well. And then the flooring matches up with it rather nice too. They do have floor vents in the floor, so I know some people don't like that, but you can see it's got the kind of vent style right there that's going to be, safe enough to stand on, and I think it'll keep some of the mess, out of your unit. So now over here, we flip on over to the sofa area. You have 2 cup holders, and you have kind of a little Easter egg back here of having a wireless charger. So I think that's pretty neat. And of course, you have your plugins like your USB and Universal C, and even more right over here and here. But this sofa portion will pull out. It's going to come out to about right there, and it'll make a little bit bigger than a full-size bed. So that funkle down at the campground, some of your bigger grandkids, or children can still come out with you. As we're kind of scooting around here, directly across from your seating area is going to be your TV. It's also going to be a smart TV with that little fireplace, and that fireplace comes with a couple different coloring modes. It's also going to put out enough heat to heat the entirety of this front room, and it'll start bleeding back into the back with proper airflow. This one too in particular, I think it comes standard, but I'm not positive. So you'll definitely want to double check on that. You have 3 AC units, all of which are going to be 15K, and I love the fan that they're using. I think it kind of looks like a fancy man's plane propeller. I think it's pretty cool. So up in the front cap here, they kind of adopted this kind of a new style where you get this really nice, great window for a view, but also you have powered extend and retract. So I'm just going to move that out just a hair, but you can see pretty darn easy, pretty darn smooth. It's quiet, bada bing, bada boom. A little bit of countertop space here for you while that kind of rolls back in. You're going to get 6 pull-out drawers. The bottom 2 are going to be just like this with the dovetail construction, soft close as you saw, and then the top 2 are going to be like that. So I'd say probably junk drawers for the top, and then maybe like blankets or something like that for the bottom with the open-ended storage here too as well. As we flip it around, we're kind of back over to the entertainment section, but you can see you got your cook-in refrigerator and then your island right there with the sink. So you're going to have a foot latch right here on the floor. Push that down, and you got yourself a little bit of a Murphy pantry action. So if you guys have seen my videos before, you know that my wife would have this all decked out with books, just having a good old time, and kind of like board games and things like that. Or maybe you got some camera gear. Travelfy, I'm not overly familiar with it, but I just spoke with one of the reps here, and they said that they're sending them out a couple to kind of demo. But he said that what's nice about it is it connects to any cell phone tower. So it's not one you have to put a chip in. You just sign up for the service and you get 5G network wherever you are. Maybe it's a 3G because you're out in kind of in the boondocks. But I had a 5G box by Verizon. The thing worked great. Our kids were able to play PlayStation and all of that. So it should be about the same for that. I'm going to try to reach out to Travelfy, see if they'll send me one. So that way I can kind of test it out and provide my feedback. I think that'd be pretty cool. So Travelfy, if you're watching, holla at your boy. So right here, you're going to have the solid surface countertops. Babe, if you're watching, I love you. You're also going to have kind of the, what do you call it, cutting board with a little bit of sneaky storage. And I like how they put the ledges right there too. So that's actually going to cut down on cost for them. But at the same time, it's going to cut down on the BS for you. So it's a good way of kind of managing both. Apply a light coat of oil, spray on both sides once a month. Giving you instructions, baby. Aren't they caring people? You got a place right here for your trash cans. And then you also have the 3-top burner to whip up all the fixings along with enough room, maybe for like a chicken, something like that. You get a little spice rack with a paper towel holder, and then storage all the way up and around on the microwave. Not going to open up the microwave today because it's got the travel tape, so I'm assuming this is heading out to a dealership relatively soon after I record it. But you do have potato mode, and then on this side you're going to get more, you know, kind of traditional storage. So not the trash can, but you got a good place to put whatever you might have. Outlets on both sides. Both are going to be the GFCIs, and what I like is that the oven and the sink is kind of all in one spot. And then for a round-bellied guy, you can get in and out pretty darn easy. So first thing right off the bat, you got yourself a dishwasher. Nobody likes doing dishes. Now you don't have to. But if you are going to do the dishes or you got to wash a couple things off, you might as well have the TikTok sink, baby. So you got yourself a cup cleaner, soap dispenser, waterfall finish with the high-rise faucet. Hitting those dishes from all angles. You're also going to see 4 more pull-out drawers here. And again, you do have that dovetail construction. So that's just going to be kind of a theme as we are coming along. Samsung refrigerator. Plenty of room for a week's worth of food, no problemo for 2 people. Heck, you even got some extras. Maybe you're grilling and chilling in style right there. You bring the grandkids in. Probably get away with a long weekend. We got our 2 oldest boys right now. It would be like a day and a half worth of food for the entire thing. I swear, the more you buy, the more they eat. The less you buy, the more they complain about wanting to get foods. And you can never buy the right food either. All right, so right over here, we're back on over to like the Keurig section like I was saying before. You got a couple outlet hookups. I really like how they're using this right here. It's not the same material. It's more of like a linoleum finish or whatever you call it. Yeah, it's like a stick-on. But man, it looks really cool, and I love how it pairs up with the countertops. I think that's pretty darn snazzy. All right. What do you guys think? You got the control for the fan, you know, right there. You're also going to see you have Bluetooth speakers in here, so that's nice for sound, I guess. Coming along into the bathroom, I guess first I'll show you, this is going to be your control panel. Kind of back to basics on this, so I like to see it. You got all your manual controls for your lights, your awning, and then your slide rooms, along with your tank levels right there. And then you open it up, back to the mirror, back to the guns, baby. But you're going to have a porcelain foot flush throne, and then real hard wood as well, which is nice. But then plenty of room for, you know, just extra stuff in general. And then you got yourself a little medicine cabinet. Got about a knuck deep there. And I even like how the sink is kind of curved right there. So I'd imagine that's probably a little bit more splash resistant or so. You also got the little bingo for the winterization heading into winter. So that'll be pretty important for you. Shut-off valves right there. So I like to see that. Now I know Cedar Creek, the fifth wheels, you don't really need it on this, I suppose. For the fifth wheel, switched over to a water manifold system. So I'm pretty excited to see that. I mean, look at the ceiling height on this. That's why destination RVs are just so nice. I mean, it really is kind of a home away from home feel. So you got the king bed. You're also going to have windows on either side with the shelves. So love to see that. Open shelf here in the middle to put whatever you want. Outlets on both sides. That's a screen door for your sliding door. But not too bad there. Then flip it around. I mean, you got plenty of storage here, and you got another fan up on the roof with your third AC. But I also like how the TV's on a little bit of an angle there. I think that's pretty snazzy. That is by design, too. Cool. So 4 pull-out drawers going down this side and that side. The bottom one, no, they're all the same size. Let's see here. I don't want to bend the screen door, but let's see if I can lift that up a little bit. Give you a little idea from the storage aspect there, held up by the strut system. I'll tell you, the bathroom on this is fantastic. Not a pocket door, but it is clean cut with that. I like that. That's pretty cool. But the bathroom on this thing is awesome. One, again, tall people conducive. So, I mean, anyone that's going to be a giant camping in this thing, you are more than fine. One-piece fiberglass shell, so lower on maintenance here. You can also see the LEDs. Big fan of that. But, I mean, as you can see, it is huge. Turning sideways, I'm a pretty broad-shouldered guy, so it gets a little tight over here on this side. But I'll tell you, doing a little bit of a sideways squeeze right there, you are good to go. You also got one of the fancier shower heads right there. So 4 ports where water sticks out. You even got yourself a little knee cleaner down at the bottom. Your porcelain throne is right here. With the Tri-Glide glass series, I would prefer it to be over on this side, which as you can see, you can simply do that by undoing the latch and moving it over. No problem. What do you think about that closet? That backlight closet is just fancy looking. Talk about pinkies up style camping living, baby. Tell you, this whole segment's starting to get a little bit more popular too. I've been doing the tiny homes, and I think the destination RVs. Glad to see them making a big comeback. For sure. For a while there, I feel like a lot of people were kind of buying the smaller, more mobile stuff, but now they're getting back into this for the vacation homes as kind of housing prices, you know, go up. It's kind of an alternate way of doing it. You don't always need a $300,000 cabin. All right. So let me show you. You got another mirror, another gun. Suburban on-demand tankless hot water heater. So if you're not familiar with that, as long as you have propane, you'll be running just fine there. And then you're going to get 3 pull-out drawers on either side as well for you too. I like that little nightlight. That's neat. But all right, guys, drop a comment and let me know what you think. Now we're going to head around the outside, but it's a destination, so not too much to show you. Just going to kind of show you where things are, I suppose. Let me try to see if I can farm out a little quick thumbnail. I think that might be nice. I think that looks pretty good. Maybe come over here real quick and see what it looks like from this side. Yeah, I think we're doing just fine. All right, so 2026 Cedar Creek Cottage 40CFL2B. And again, like I said at the beginning, all the specifications, length, height, tank sizes, awning sizes, will be down in the description. So I don't know if the stabilizers come standard or not, or if you have to order them like that, but this one in particular does have the 6 stabilizer setup, so that'll be nice for you. But most people are putting these down in blocks. It looks like they did change up the exterior. They got a little bit more plain on the sides, which I'm actually a fan of, because I thought last year they were starting to get just a hair noisy. So they cleaned it up, gave it a sleeker exterior look to it, and you know, you're ready to rock. Oversized propane bottles right here, so it looks like 2 30s will come on this, and then you also have room for probably up to 2 batteries. And I like how you have the molded fiberglass front cap, which is nice as well. Just real sharp again. Now I'd venture to say you might be able to put a slide topper over on here. This is also 5-sided aluminum frame construction, fully walkable roof, you know, kind of the works there. Might be tight for a slide topper. You could probably put a shorty on it though. Look at that. You got your awning with the LED lights running underneath. Dual axle, but that's not overly important since you're probably not, you know, pulling this thing around at all. What's up, brother? Coming around here on the back, not too much to show you. Yeah, what's up? I've got to start that. Huh? I got to start my level. But if you're all right, sorry about that. Might get a little noisy here soon. The guy's got to fire up the welder, he said, and get working on something. What the heck is this? Too cool for school. Your fuse box is right here on the outside. Cool. I like that a lot, actually. It's the first time I've seen that. Stabilizers. You got your city water connection, fresh tank connection right here. You got your different water connections and all your different shut-off valves. You gotta be a technician to find a way of whatever the heck's going on there, though. Your 50 amp connection, then also you have your looks like your sewer outlet connection located right here. You are eligible for slide toppers on either of this side, which is basically a piece of awning that comes down up on the front. Back end of your Suburban on-demand hot water heater right there. And then you have your water fills and your black tank flushes. And is this going to be a docking station? No. Room for your hydraulics. Sewer outlet connection there too as well. All right. I think that about wraps it up, guys. But I hope you guys enjoyed the tour. Again, my name is Hunter, and this is the 2026 Cedar Creek Cottage 40CFL2B. Have a great day. See you.